slash at all. Some would say I'm the reverse.
Some would say I'm the reverse, and welcome to my review for Supergirl Season 5, Episode 17, titled Deus Lex Machina. Let's get right into my general thoughts about this episode. I kind of have mixed feelings about this episode. I appreciate the Lex Luthor sort of connections to everything that's happened in this season. It's tying all back to him, just like they did last season. I thought last season did it really well, and he definitely saved last season, but I was enjoying last season a lot more than I am enjoying this season, which is why I don't like this episode as much as last season's sort of Lex Luthor plotline. I just really think this season has been a drag. I have no motivation to watch it. I definitely think it's the worst Arrowverse show this season. Um, yeah, I just I really do not like this show right now. It's it's not specifically it's not a bad show. It's just so uninteresting and bland, and I just I don't know. It's just I really could not care less about this episode and its connections to the season. But let's just get into it anyways. So the episode starts off with Margot, who's been killed by Lex, and everyone, a bunch of civilians, claim that he saved them, and obviously Kara does not buy it. And then we get a expositional sort of look back on what Lex has been doing post-crisis. And yeah, this takes up most of the episode, or at least a lot of it. And again, this would be cool if I even knew what was going on. Really, I have not cared about this season for a while now. So most of this stuff just flew right over my head because I really haven't been paying attention to the storyline because it's so boring. I most likely will like this episode more after this season is done, and if I if I go and binge this season over, then I might like this episode more. Um, remembering more stuff from the past episodes. But this review is most likely going to be super short since I really couldn't care less. But Lex's storyline, it connects back to the Richard Bates stuff from a few episodes ago. I'm not sure which episode that was. Also, the Bodyguard episode, and yeah, it just connects back to all these different Leviathan plot threads, and yeah, I don't know. We had some Gemma in this. We saw her true form when she confronted Lex about killing Margot, and then she revealed her true form, which really, it's such a cheap looking CGI effect. It's, I don't know, I laughed when I saw it. It's very bad. Um, I don't know. It looks terrible. Sorry to the CGI artists on Supergirl, but it did not look good. And I understand the show has a small budget, but really, it did not look good. They could have tweaked the design to make it, less CGI, and they could have done a lot better job on it. Like, it was, it was not good. But we did have some Eve in this storyline, which I really like the Eve character, to be honest. I, um, I really liked her before Crisis, and she's pretty good post Crisis. Once again, Lex is using her, and she loves him, but that love is unrequited, and whatever the word is, I can't even remember. Um, I am tired right now, so yeah, and I'm unenthusiastic. So, but that is really all there is with that storyline. There's a little bit of stuff with Lena and Supergirl, how obviously Lex doesn't want Lena to be friends with Supergirl, and then after Jeremiah died, who by the way was orchestrated by Lex, so that was something I liked about this episode. I like how Lex uh, basically orchestrated Jeremiah's death, and he told um, he told Eve that Jeremiah was the one that killed her father, but it wasn't him. And yeah, it was just, I liked that portion of the episode. But then we had a portion of the episode with Lena and Supergirl, and Lex doesn't want Lena to be friends with Kara, so he kind of orchestrates this plan by getting Supergirl to use Myriad, which sort of, turns her and Lena against each other, and yeah, it just all works out for him. And then at the end of the episode, when he's talking to Gemma, he wants to kill Supergirl. He wants to get rid of her, and yeah, so there's not much else to talk about that I can remember. This was a very short review. Um, the episode itself, I wouldn't say is a bad episode, but it's it's solely based on connections to stuff that happened before in this season, and I could not care less about this season, honestly. So yeah, just yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments what you thought of the episode, and stay tuned for my Clone Wars content. And yeah, see ya.